Hey, hey, are we on? Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Listening to a little Zazoo Plazz, back in the woods, sunset. Wow, it's so pretty. So pretty. This is just the most magical time. Came over here. It's a little warmer today. I'm starting to, dress a little lighter here. I feel spring. Some warm breezes. Oh, there's a beautiful sliver of a moon up there. Let's see if I don't know if I can do this little trick. Anyway, there's a special glow in the air. I'm coming over pink and blue. And the geese are back. It's a beautiful time. Springtime in Connecticut. And the geese are back. And I brought my little rubber ducky. You're so fun. You're so fun. You make bath time lots of fun. Anybody remember Rubber Ducky? Quack, quack. Ernie? Sesame Street? My little friend here. I should explain. But, he's green. Green is spring. And I like ducks. In fact, my mother told me that, how most kids, when they're babies, they say, March 6th. 2022, by the way. Most kids say, mama or dada. Well, I did say dada, but before I said dada, I said quack, quack. So, I think I have special affinity with duckies. Now this one, we got these at the store at the mall many, many years ago when we first probably moved to our house. This one's got little sparklies on it, see? It's like a disco duck. Remember that song, Disco Duck? Quack, 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 disco duck. Came out when I was in middle school. So yeah, those stores where you can get lost. You walk in and all your senses are assaulted, and you're before you know it, you're trying on, every stars. You're trying on every lotion, everything. You're going here, going there. My husband used to lose me in that store, so I don't go there anymore. Now he goes on like my birthday and Mother's Day, and he gets lost in there. He's like, oh, I hate going there because they see me coming, and the ladies, they come over. Yeah, we got one, we got a live one with clutching his coupon, So you know the one I'm talking about. They still have them at the mall, and they've got like a wall of fragrances. There's a little tiny men's section in the back. I used to go and get my husband that ocean scent because he's a Pisces. He likes the ocean scent, but now he barely uses it. So I'm like, why do I bother? But anyway, so whoops. Trying to duck out. Trying to duck. Okay, fair warning. Lots of bad puns coming your way today. Duck jokes. He's trying to duck out. Duck his responsibilities. Okay, so there are geese on there, but anyway. So I guess the theme for the day is ducks. We sort of finished the laundry room, and the downstairs powder room, which backs up to the laundry room, it's been taking a lot of abuse. So today, after my, Sunday, I always work out. I have a little, healthy waffles, and maybe I'll watch SNL if it's on, and then I'll usually do one like household, chore. So today it was that bathroom. I don't waste my time. I'll just do whatever's the worst. Spend 10 minutes on it. That's it. Listen up, everybody. It's Zazoo's household tips. So today, I cleaned the whole thing, top to bottom, And then I went to put the duck back in. It's not this one. It was a pink one. Because our walls are pink. Everything's getting a total makeover. So I go to put the duck back, and I said, I'm just so tired of this duck here in this bathroom. And then I realized, tell me if you've ever had one of these moments. I flashed back to our beach house in Rhode Island, before my parents sold it. For years and years and years, my mother would keep things simple. She would just have just a few things out on the counter, the toothbrushes, the soap, the soap, whatever, nothing fancy. She didn't like a lot of knickknacks. But she would always, there was a window next to the, potty and a little radiator, and she had this yellow, of course everything back in the 80s was that gold color, right? It's that wonderful mustard gold. This is going to be a good one. And she had a yellow duck, but it wasn't like this kind of, saucy little duck. It was a hardy duck. And it had a very long neck, and it used to sit there, but its eyes, it had a very long neck, so it would kind of look at you, So when you were sitting there, it was a towel rack and the duck looking at you while you were doing your business. Now, this is when I was in middle to high school, and then throughout my 20s, I must have been traumatized by it, because I realized today that I had one duck in each bathroom the entire time my husband and I have lived in our house, which is 25 years. This March 27th will be 25 years since we closed and moved into our house. We built it in the winter of 96, 97. Moved in March of 97. 3/27/97. And the first thing I did was put a duck. No, my husband's calling me while I'm doing my video. No. Sorry. Talk to you later. First thing I did was put the duck on the shelf to look at me. Oh, jeez. Then I dropped my duck. Okay. So, anyway. I wonder if... Oh, jeez, I dropped my duck again. Okay. Is that going to be enough light? No, it's not. So, I'm gonna have to put this somewhere. It's getting dark. Alright, I'm just going to have to hold it, I guess. It's getting dark. Gosh. And I don't really have anywhere to put it, do I? I hang my lantern. So I guess I'll have to hold it. Somehow, while I'm doing my report. Okay. I didn't even realize it was getting dark. Oh, darn it. So if I can, how can I do, oh, I know. How about that? Ugh. How does that work? Does this work? Pointing up at me like this? Alright, wait, hold on. I'm doing this. How's that? Does that work? A little bit? Pointing up at my face. Okay. Does that work? Yeah, I think it might. Alright, so maybe not. Alright, so here's what I want to say today. We got ducks here, we got lanterns. It's really very pretty out there. So that was the thing. Duck. And I said, oh my gosh, I got a duck. I got potty ducks like my mom. You can't make this stuff up, right? Can I put it on my? I can't do this. Next time I'm going to have to bring something to put my lantern on, so it can point up at me like that. All right. Hopefully that's going to be enough. If I scooch down like this, maybe. Yeah. Anyway. Is that going to do it? No, it's not going to do it. All right, folks. I guess it's holding the lantern. So I'll put my ducky down for the moment. So, anyway. So I started thinking. The song for today, Head Over Heels. So you're going along, you're doing your business, and all of a sudden something happens and it just knocks you for a loop, right? So this is a lot of what I write about, these types of Uranian moments. But now we're having Neptunian moments. My Neptune's coming around and squaring my Venus. So I guess that's like things that I love, and it kind of casts a shadow over things and disillusionment and so forth. So it's like, Jesus in the desert, right? He's okay. So the thing I want to say is, I had this feeling coming out here today. I said, oh, sometimes you're at the end of a long winter, and boy, have we been in a long winter. Winter figuratively, right? And it's sometimes you just want to say, oh, I'm so tired. I just don't want to make dinner tonight. I have no idea what to make for dinner. I'm just so tired of all of this. Yeah? You gonna let me talk? Okay. Because I'm not done yet. Okay. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Maybe maybe I won't do my report today. I really, I'm gonna skip my workout. I wanna just skip, posting on my thing. It's just all I'm so tired. But, okay, so it's like, that's the moment when the devil swoops in, right? Jesus in the desert. He's tired. He's hungry. He's been tempted in every which way to give up on his mission, which, he was just about to, he's getting, and I thought about that today. I said, all right, what is it, the things that I like to binge on? With me, it's like comedy, one more video, one more, I do these coloring things on my tablet where I fill in the little squares that they have pictures, on my tablet. I go and I can color and meditate. So for me, it's that, so Jesus is in and the devil swoops in it, oh, you can have all this, see this wonderful, you could take trips, you could go to every land and see every land, and everyone will bow down to you because you're, rich and famous. No. So like, oh yeah, you're hungry. Let's go to the best restaurants. We can have. No. Okay, well, you can just let it all go and just, go fly, and the angels will catch you. Yeah, they'll do it. No. It's the same thing, right? Head over heels. It's like when the duck, right? The duck is floating along, he just sticks his head in and sticks his butt up, and I don't know why that imagery stuck with me, but it's like the amphibious. It can waddle along on the ground, or it can go in the water. It's sort of, ducks are nice because they're kind of, but except when you think about it, are you trying to duck something? Are you trying to duck your responsibilities in some way, right? you know, and I catch myself doing it. You know, procrastinating, you know. I got piles of stuff. I know I should be cleaning out. I know I should be, you know, working on things. And, you know, but the more you resist, you know, because, you know, it's when you're the closest that all the stops get pulled out, right? It's like when we used to go on trips and stuff, you know, and we'd say to the kids, they'd like, oh, we have to use the potty, we have to go. And we're like, you could just hold it a little bit longer, we're just almost there, you know? And it's like, you know, so why should we, you know, stop now? Because we're almost there. We can taste it, you know? That's the kind of energy it seems like, you know? And also, it's also, you know, what kinds of things do we fall for? That whole Neptunian thing. It's like, you know, what do we fall for? What is it easy to get sucked into, right? Like they have all those cool gadgets online. You know, you're watching a video, you're doing something. Oh, this is the best bath mat ever. You know, you can, and then you see people, you know, you're stepping out onto the nice bath mat, and the water just kind of, you know, but, you know, I love that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I hate the soggy wet bath, and before you know it, you're like clicking on the thing to see, you know, what is this thing, and then I'm like, what am I doing? You know, I have to constantly guard myself against, you know, falling down the rabbit hole, and you know, as far as things that promise to make your life better, right? I was watching this show on Netflix, something about these women. They meet this guy on the dating app, you know, and the one where you swipe, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad they didn't have that when I was dating. Like, that would have been awful for me. Because I would have been like, ooh, ooh. That's terrible. But, I mean, those are real people. Instead, we have to do it the long way, right? We have to go out, go to, you know, I used to go to like JC's events, Junior Chamber of Commerce, and you know, and you'd have to, I look at my photo album, you know, and it's like pictures of me and people that have like their teeth blacked out. Instead of swiping past them, you had to do stuff like, you know, put like little goatees on them, and you know, like, anyway, I love everybody. It's just, you know, some people are meant to, and so anyway, but it's so easy, isn't it, to go head over heels for something, you know, something that promises to make my life neater, better, faster, and, you know, less time cleaning. I'm all over it. Less time, you know, getting ready. I want to spend my time doing this and writing and creating and discovering, you know. I don't want to spend my time, you know, cleaning my bathroom or whatever. You know, those kind of things. So something happens, and it's, you know, and then the song goes, oh, I'm into Tears for Fears lately anyway, because, I listened to their new album, it's awesome, but this is an older one. This is one from Songs in the Big Chair, 85, and I said, yeah, well, isn't that the story of my life? You know, don't break my heart, don't take my heart, don't throw it away, right? And it doesn't have to be a person, right? It could be something that breaks your heart. You know, you give up on something. when you're just so close, when sticking with it a little bit longer might have proved fruitful. You just never know, and this is my thing. I was reflecting today, how many things have I given up on that might have proved fruitful? Relationships, jobs, projects, things, my scrapbook. I gave up on that. Yeah, I know. So, anyway, I'm trying to shed some light on the subject here. Yeah, I know. There's many things, and how often is it, our heart gets broken because we give up on ourselves, don't we? It's not that somebody gives up on us, right? Other people just reflect back to us for the most part. Our weaknesses, like, I've been watching that show that everybody else is watching about that girl Anna. Inventing Anna, it's called. And my husband and I kind of started arguing, as often happens. We argue about pop culture. He says, no, he doesn't want to go see Tears for Fears in Boston, New York, or New Jersey. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It's for our anniversary. Go take a road trip. There's like 2 tickets left, and I can see his point. Driving in those big cities probably would not be worthwhile. So I'm listening to them from the comfort of my desk. But, we argue about the shows because he's hard on his sleeve. He's the kind of person who wants to help everybody, who wants to, if a show isn't, if the person in the show is not holy enough, he won't watch it. If they're not like Mother Teresa, if he doesn't think that world peace is being achieved by his watching a show, he won't watch it. Me, on the other hand, I love the darkness of human nature, both sides, light and dark, right? Just to prove that, I'm going to go like this. So, I love you, hubby, but, he and I differ, as spouses do, in opinion on things. I find watching dark things, as well as light things, feeds my, I don't know, my soul somehow. Everything can't be all light, right? It's got to be light and dark. Jesus was all about that, So how often do we look at a situation and just see the dark in it? We don't see the growth possibilities in it. We don't see, how people are finding their strength through adversity, right? So I guess my homework for this week is I'm gonna delve into that a little more deeply. How adversity really, it brings out our better side if we don't give up, if we persevere and see what it is that's being tested. Where are you ducking responsibility? Where are you ducking out? Putting your head in the water, sticking your butt up in the air. No. What are you trying to not face? Are you saying, are you giving in to something and for the wrong reasons? Swiping, looking at relationships with people, because that really is a mirror, So it's not like people on these dating apps are jumping out and grabbing you and forcing you to give people your phone number. We have to take responsibility, right? My bathroom's not going to clean itself. And you know what? I can get rid of the ducks if I want. I don't have to have them looking at me anymore if I don't want to. It's my house. I can get rid of the ducks. Enough quacks. There's enough quacks in the world, right? And maybe go look at some real ducks, not rubber ducks. So yeah. So anyway, that's Zazoo Plazz for the week. Yeah, it's kind of like one more analogy. Dorothy sleeping in the field of poppies. Like, she's almost there. She's almost in Oz, right? Which is an illusion in itself. But she's allowing herself to get sucked in by the beautiful poppies. Anyway, so I'm going to go back and have my little snack that I always have on Sunday afternoons. Let myself have one little piece of chocolate, maybe some tea. See if we have any cashews, because, you know, that's my favorite. But I have to earn it. I have to do my report, and then I get to have my cashews. So, and then, you know, I got some posting to do and some work to do. But I'm refreshed, so I can tackle it anew. So may you have a week that's just ducky, fabulous, and spring is coming. We're almost there. Hang in there, right? Next week, gotta start looking for 4-leaf clovers. Be St. Patty's Day, and my boys are coming home from college, so that should be interesting. They'll be home next weekend. So until then, wishing you a great week. All the love, laughter, and life be yours. Take care. Bye-bye.